From the beginning, all of our efforts with Mr. Chen have been guided by his choices and our values.
发展干扰因素，更不应拿它来干涉帝国的内政。
An online magazine written in English called Inspire released its very first publication of the year. Now what it is a magazine written by Al-Qaeda with intent to encourage and educate people about terrorism. The editors of the publication were killed by drone strikes, yet the magazine was still released. Now the content in itself is very scary and terrifying. It gives you very detailed descriptions on how to make bombs and how to make bombs in your very own kitchen. In addition, it tells you how to start fires in the American West, in particular forest fires. It glorifies Al-Qaeda and encourages terrorism. In one picture we see in very big writing the slogan, "Yes, we can." Now what it is a picture of a man reaching for his back pocket. Now what is in his back pocket is a gun. More scary than the content itself is the quality in which it is published, which is very high. It's very visually stimulating. There is lots of graphics, pictures and inspirational quotes. There's obviously a good team of writers behind it and reporters. Now that's scary in itself. In essence, what it really is a tool of political warfare aimed to inspire homegrown terrorism.
Secretary of State Hillary Clinton announced today that the U.S. ambassador in Beijing had spoken with the blind Chinese activist Shen Guangcheng and said he would be able to study abroad in the U.S. The U.S. and China meeting this week was supposed to focus on economic development, but was instead overshadowed by this diplomatic crisis. The crisis erupted last week after Shen sought refuge in a U.S. embassy after fleeing for 19 months of captivity in his home village. After about 6 days, U.S. officials took him to a hospital in Beijing after the Chinese government said they would take better care of him. But after a few hours, Shen was worried about the safety of his family. The announcement by the Foreign Ministry followed a very public appeal by Chen to be allowed to spend more time in the United States. After the announcement, the U.S. State Department said that Chen would be receiving a fellowship from an American university. The case threatened to overshadow U.S. and China talks, but now this could be the end to the diplomatic crisis between Beijing and Washington.